Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm giving you the real, uncensored shit that you don't see in those pretty American dream vlogs. I'm 19, living in the US, and every single day around 2 p.m., I put on this greasy-ass, foul-smelling visor. I work at McDonald's. And yeah, if you think working fast food in America is all easy money, fake smiles, and chilling, you're fucking dead wrong. It's an absolute hellhole, but it'll teach you the value of a dollar real fucking quick. Let's get straight to the numbers. I know that's why you're here. I make $15.50 an hour. In states like California or New York, that's literal dirt. Where I'm at, it's basically minimum wage, just enough to keep you from sleeping under a bridge. I work maybe 35 hours a week because these corporate managers are total scum. They intentionally cap your hours below 40 so they don't have to pay overtime or provide health insurance. So do the math. That's $542 a week. After taxes chop it up, I take home about $440. Monthly, I'm pulling in roughly $1,760. Now, let's break down my luxurious expenses. I rent a bunk, not even a whole room, a fucking bunk bed, in a basement with two other broke dudes. My share is $650. You can't survive in the US without a car. My beat-up old Toyota eats $300 a month because car insurance for teenagers here is an absolute scam. My phone bill and internet come out to $60, and credit card minimum payments take another $150. What's left? Around $400 for food, clothes, and actually existing. And here's the ultimate life hack. I eat at McDonald's. Every single shift, free sandwich and fries. My stomach has been 90% trans fats and nuggets for 3 years straight. I don't even remember the last time I ate a normal, fresh steak because that shit costs half my damn shift. Let me tell you about the hidden traps they don't teach you in high school. The uniform? You have to keep that shit clean yourself, but after 8 hours on the grill, the smell of burnt grease is literally embedded into your skin. I buy 3 bottles of cheap detergent every month just trying to get the smell of fry oil out of my work shirts, and it never comes out. That's another $25 a month straight down the drain. Then you've got healthcare, or the total lack of it. One time, I burnt my forearm on the 400-degree grill because Greg yelled at me to move faster. Did they send me to a doctor? Fuck no. Greg tossed me an expired tube of burn gel and told me to get back on the line. If I go to an urgent care in this country, that's an automatic $200 copay just to walk through the door. That's 2 entire shifts erased just because the grill bit me. You learn real fast to just wrap it in paper towels, slap some tape on it, and keep flipping. The real circus starts during the graveyard shift, 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. People think working the register is just tapping buttons. Bitch, go stand on your feet for 8 straight hours, slipping on floor grease while some drunk 250-pound frat guy from the local college screams in your face, "Bro, why the fuck is there no M&Ms in my McFlurry? Fuck you, call your manager." And you just stand there throwing up that fake-ass corporate smile like, "Sir, I'm so sorry. We'll fix that right away." Meanwhile, in your head, you're calculating the exact angle it takes to throw a scalding hot fryer basket at his face. And the managers? A whole different level of fucked up. Greg, our shift supervisor, is 40 years old and has been working at Mickey D's since high school. He looks at us like plantation slaves, even though he makes maybe $2 more than me and drives a wrecked Nissan Altima with 1 working headlight. He walks around with a stopwatch shouting, "Drive-through timer is at 180 seconds. Move, move." Greg, shut the fuck up. We're selling $3 burgers, not launching NASA rockets. And don't even get me started on the app deals and the DoorDash drivers. Every night around 1 a.m., 10 different DoorDash drivers crowd the lobby, shoving their phones 2 inches from your nose, screaming, "Order for Kevin! Is it ready?" Bro, I have 2 hands and 1 brain. I'm packing 4 bags, handing out drinks, and dealing with a drive-through line that stretches all the way to the highway. If a bag is missing one fucking honey mustard, my shift score drops. Greg breathes down my neck, and the driver leaves a trash review. The entire system is built to make poor people fight other poor people over pennies. You're probably asking, bro, if it's this trash, why don't you just quit? First off, there's a weird brotherhood here. When it's 3 a.m., absolute chaos is erupting. 20 cars are wrapped around the drive-through line, and the four of us in the kitchen blast the new Travis Scott album through a shitty Bluetooth speaker while flipping patties at light speed. There's an adrenaline rush to it. We're all getting screwed by life equally, and that trauma bonds you. We talk shit, share vapes behind the dumpster during our 10-minute breaks, and laugh at the crazy customers. Second, it's the ultimate school for financial discipline. When you pull an 8-hour shift, your back is wrecked, your feet are numb, and you walked away making $100 clean after taxes. It changes how you look at money forever. I used to impulse buy $50 worth of random shit on Amazon without thinking. Now, I look at a $50 hoodie and think, that's 4 fucking hours of my life on the grill. That's 100 flipped patties and 2 mental breakdowns. Do I really need this shit? And my hand closes the tab immediately. I started doing this thing called the shift conversion method for everything I buy. A night out at the bars with friends? That's an entire Saturday graveyard shift. A new pair of Nikes? That's 2 days of Greg breathing down my neck. Suddenly, nothing seems worth buying anymore, and that's how you actually start keeping your money. Every paycheck, the second that direct deposit hits my account at 3 a.m. on Friday, I don't go spend it. I instantly transfer $200 into a high-yield savings account that I don't touch. I treat that $200 like it doesn't even exist. I pretend my paycheck was actually $240 instead of $440. If you don't automate your savings when you make minimum wage, you will stay broke forever because the world will always find a way to bleed you dry for $20 here and $30 there. McDonald's isn't the goal. It's a meat grinder. It takes your youth, squeezes out your sweat, and gives you just enough to not starve so you show up for your shift tomorrow. But if you've got brains, you won't stay stuck here. I save $200 every month. I take online coding courses at night when I get off my shift, drinking gas station coffee and practically falling asleep on my keyboard at 5 a.m. My plan is to get the fuck out of here in 6 months, land an entry-level tech job, and never smell cheap frying oil ever again. Until then, if you're pulling up to a drive-thru at 2 a.m., don't scream at the kid behind the window because his machine is broken or his ice cream isn't running. He's tired, his feet hurt, his manager is a dickhead, and he might just be trying to stack his first $10,000 to escape the grind. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment telling me about the worst job you ever had or how much minimum wage is in your city.